Okay. So number 5 says state the quadrants, possibly plural, in which theta lies. So for me, in these question types, I'm going to use the All Students Take Calculus acronym. That acronym is a quick way to remember what's positive in each quadrant. All the trig functions are positive in 1. Only sine and its reciprocal are positive in 2. Only tangent and its reciprocal in 3. And only cosine and his reciprocal are positive in 4. And so with reciprocals, the reason why it's and reciprocals, when you flip a fraction over, it's going to keep the same sign. So secant's positive where cosine is positive. So that would be in quadrants 1 or 2, because they're all positive in 1, cosine and his reciprocal in, 1 and 4. And then where tangent is negative, well, this tells me where tangent's positive, 1 and 3, which means that he's negative in 2 and 4. So the only quadrant that makes both of those true for part A would be the 4th quadrant. Okay, if I do this for part C, this wants to know where cosecant's positive, and cosecant's just a reciprocal of sine. Reciprocal doesn't change the sign. So he's positive in 1, because they're all positive in 1, and 2. 2 is where sine and his reciprocal are positive. And then for tangent, tangent's positive in 1, because they're all positive, and quadrant 3. But the quadrant where both of those are true would be the 1st quadrant. They're both positive in 1, because everything's positive in 1. Okay, try the same thing with part B. So it wants to know where sine is positive, that would be 1 or 2, all positive, sine and his reciprocal, and where cotangent's negative. Well, cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent, so where tangent's negative is where cotangent's negative. Tangent's positive in 1 and 4, or 1 and 3. Tangent's positive in 1 and 3, which means he's negative in 2 and 4. So quadrant 2 is the only one where sine is both positive and cotangent is negative. Okay, and then I think the one that people usually ask about is D. Because secant is going to be positive where cosine is positive, so that would be 1 and 4. And then cosine's positive also in 1 and 4. So this one has 2 answers. The 1st and the 4th quadrant make both of those true, because they're always positive at the same times. And that's why the direction said state the quadrants plural, because this one had more than one. It's possible to have no answer, it's possible to have 2 answers. It just depends on the clues. Okay, anything more specific there? Okay. Okay, anybody else going to ask about number 5 on the test review?